Revive, revive.
Got
Do
a
it.
blaster in my hand, a new
Yes.
sensation.
Yes.
World disappears. All my history. I am born anew. Conqueror.
Sorry about that, man. I'm sorry about this. Nothing personal, just need some loot. Good on the crazy jack, though. Quad white. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, he. Oh, you're early. He kicked me in the nuts.
Pixel gone, world is new. Gotta run with my crew.
Loading screen flashes bright. Feel the surge, electric night. Cocoverse calling me. Cocoverse wild and free. Come and play eternally. Cocoverse serves reality.
Level up, gotta grind. Never stop, leave behind. Let and see a distant sphere. Joyful scream so crystal clear.
Cocoverse calling me. Cocoverse wild and free. Come and play eternally. Cocoverse serves reality.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Hope I was doing pretty hope I was doing pretty well. Back at it again. Oh, better switch outfits today. Always gotta switch those outfits out. Where is it at? There we go. Right outfit for today on that one. Always got dressed to impress, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Back on Resurgence because Division, realistically, Part 2 has had so many buzz going on with it. So even if I farmed it out, guess what? It may not even be the right thing to farm out at this point. It's just like, I wished, I was hoping it would be like all well and good, but it just didn't turn out that way on this time around. There we go. Make sure the frame rate's good on this thing too. It's smooth. All right. I'll take a look at this. All right. Let me get back to these missions here. Yeah, I've been just grinding Division 2 prototype gear for like a little bit. Let's see what mission I'm supposed to do next. Oh, gather from settlements. So I'm supposed to go all the way up there. a long ass run. Make that run. Yep, I actually like the mix of this game versus a lot of other ones too as well. I'm beginning to think Ubisoft is either running out of money or they tried to intentionally tank this game somehow, some way. Because you could tell they rushed out the Division Season 8 because the reality of that, it was just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was an influx of players, but they did not have to release it that early. People were basically happy with the actual regular event, but they actually popped out Season 8 right, and, you know, they announced Season 8 April Fool's Day. I was like, no, they ain't gonna release it next day, are they? But they actually legit released it the next day after that. So I'm actually at a feeling right now that Ubisoft's running out of money at this point. Hence why they're trying to basically force a lot of releases and put out, like, I guess, incomplete products out there. Like, if they was smart, they would have like, there's a lot of things they could have done to actually make this game a better release. Like, actually release a PC client for it, because people would have actually jumped over from PC for this one. The balancing out the actual PvP, a lot of people like the PvP on here pretty good. Like, meat and potatoes for this game is really well done on this. Oh, they want me to go. That was a shocker.
Heads up, Agent. I've been informed that the SHV has dropped some supply crates near your position. Head there and make sure those supplies don't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh gosh. Oh man, ammo.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Maybe I'll get it. Oh. Oh, someone stuck behind me. You sneaky little bastard. Oh, finally somebody's here with me.
Supply crate claimed.
Hmm.
New coordinates. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Warning. Hostile unit accessing the supplies.
Got purple.
Warning. Supplies claimed by hostile forces.
Let's see, I got a purple. Yeah, I got purple now. Okay.
Additional hostile contacts.
Gonna murder you.
Warning. Hostile unit accessing the supplies. Warning. Supplies claimed by hostile forces. All crates are now empty. Supplies stolen.
Oh. I thought they were suppressed enough. All right. Got LMG bullets too. Let's see. So next one's gonna be this way, probably. How far am I up on the map? Not much up here, so. Oh, you can fast travel to? I didn't know you can fast travel to them. I do love the open worldness of the actual events. That you actually, this is actually the way I wanted Division 2 to be. Whereas basically you run out in the open world, you see other players just running around and stuff like that. But for some reason, they never finished it up that way. That's how I'll never understand on that whole deal. Like, you can get into a group with other people, but you're not really out and about with actually...
Supply crate claimed.
Ooh.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Get it, baby.
Accessing the supplies.
I love that machine gun. We get on top of this. We're going to... Uh-oh, if I can get down.
Supplies claimed by hostile forces. Uploading new coordinates. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Serious trauma detected.
Oh, gosh.
Warning, hostile unit accessing the supplies. Warning, supplies claimed by hostile forces. All crates are now empty. Supplies.
Wow, there's a lot of them.
Serious trauma detected.
Okay, real. That machine gun slapped.
Signature ability ready.
Do that for the other guy here. Pop that hill again. We're getting that healing going. Almost ready. Jeez. That escalated quickly on there. Let's see on that one. Got fast travel to that too. Have to unlock it first. So I just gotta track it down. I'll have to mod it out a little bit too. Also heard crafting was a lot of people didn't like the crafting on this game. I never felt crafting was a dynamic part of the game overall, but you know, some people actually love to do crafting, like craft their own weapons and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that the core MMO aspects of this game, they've always done really good overall. Oh, they're right there. Want to see if there's anything in this one. They saw me. Want to push.
Signature ability ready.
No, it's actually over. It's the safe house open and unlock. Alright. Alright. Unlock more main mission. Okay. Let's see. Scavenger type main mission. Alright. Complete a conflict. Is there another one? Yep, that one over there. I've actually got a message. Let's see if I can.
Since you're in close proximity
Oh,
to those
gosh.
supplies, can you make sure they're safe and sound?
I hate when this thing does this shenanigans. There we go. Okay, where is it at? There we go. All right.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Blue. Wow. Wow, reloading everything. There we go.
Supply crate claimed.
Ooh.
New coordinates. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Warning. Hostile unit accessing.
Purple stuff just keeps popping up. No, none of that free stuff. No free ones.
Supply crate claimed.
Ooh.
Coordinates. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Okay.
Warning. Hostile unit accessing the supplies.
All right. Let me see if I can get them. Ooh, this Vector's gonna be mean. Oh goodness. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this is. I'll have to mod this out definitely.
Supplies claim successful.
Thanks for securing the area, Agent. Our guys are on the way to retrieve the remaining supplies.
Alright, we're going to fast travel that way. Oh, well, let me fast travel. What's going to confirm everything? There we go. Now, let's see what I got in my inventory now. That's the one with piercing damage. We're going to improve. This one has do multi ones. Oh, I need more breakdown stuff on that. So we'll break this down. We'll start breaking down blues. Break down the other SMG too. There we go. Start breaking down blue gear. There we go there. Let's do laser grip. I mean, you can upgrade those too. Oh, you got sacrifice gear to upgrade it. I should have broke dismount the other gear now. Start getting purple gear. We set to go at this point. Also got to figure out what they got for that. Weekly bounties. Hostage rescue. Is there more purple gear too? Yes, purple gear possibility. There's dailies. Claim that daily. Yay, free stuff. Yay, free stuff. Let's see if there's any freebies. Oh, I gotta claim my stuff for the daily stuff of that. No, it did it for me, I think. Maybe. This is how they get you. See what they got. A blue. Encrypted data. Another blue. Oh no, we ain't gonna spend no credits yet. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me mute this microphone. See if it mutes it up. All right, back again. Let's see. And what is this one? That's the stage of that event center. I got all that. All the different ones. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it.
Thank you so much, Agent. The supplies you've secured will save many lives, and the toys will bring a glimmer of joy to the kids here.
This is probably AI.
To see you agents aren't all about fighting and killing.
We fight so that others may be safe, ma'am. Including everyone here.
You can tell which one's voice actor and which one's AI too. That's the worst part about it.
I understand the need. I just wish things were different.
I do too, ma'am. I do too.
Which for smaller studios, yeah, that makes a big difference for like capability wise. For larger studios, it's kind of like, meh. They don't get the same courtesy. Gravekeeper? I'll have to try that one out. Wow. Okay. Graveyard Keeper's free for on Steam until the 13th, so definitely everybody grab a copy of that. Looks like a nice little chill game there. I'll put it in different Discords, let people know. All right. What is this? Look around for clues. Reach level 18. Oh, 3580. What the? What the? Wait, what? What is this? Wait, what? Really? Oh, wow. Whoever did that either reach their character level 18. Alright. So how far am I off? I just need one more level, it looks like. So, let's see a side quest. Or I could do shooting and looting. Hostile Nest is always fun. Oh, I could do my weekly. Or I could do, oh, I could do this here too. There goes that daily. Let me do that. Where is the... Is there any mod? That should count, couldn't it? Don't tell me these are busted too. I could do that. Do a hostage rescue. This is a good quality of life. I hope they hope they actually add that to part 3 to this. Ooh, goodness. That's so filthy. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. All right. Hostage Rescue 2. Well, let me do it. There we go. I'll definitely make things I want to see in part 3, basically, of Division 3. Full open world setup on that. Actually use my, probably machine gun now. Where's it at? Improve. Got this. Oh, I mean, dude. Where is it at? I want to actually equip it. There we go. Other way. Okay, where is the mission? That's side mission. There we go. Shift over here.
Hell's Kitchen belongs to us! You'll regret coming here! Your little settlement is doomed! We're doing you a favor by killing you now.
Where'd this guy come from?
Signature ability ready.
Uh-oh. Spear! Drops the elbows. Drop those bows, baby. And that knee shot. Go for a DDT! DDT! And he holds it for the neck crank. And is he gonna tap out? He passes out! Ring the bell! Ding, 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 ding.
Guess we're lucky someone came.
What happened here?
We were taking supplies back to the settlement. Those Riker sons of bitches ambushed us. I tried raising the JTF, but they had no patrols nearby. They never fucking do. And we don't even have enough ammo to protect ourselves. If you hadn't showed up... We're planning a 1-month celebration in the settlement soon. If things go on like this, we'll only be celebrating the dead. And Angela thinks the city is getting safer. But she's wrong. Gotta make her see some sense. We can make it back on our own. Maybe you can meet me there. Help me talk to her.
Aww. Alright, we fast travel there. I'll save some time. Fast travel. There we go.
We'd be dead if it wasn't for them. We need better weapons, ammo, everything.
But the JTF?
The JTF is falling apart. They can't do shit.
Then we stay out of Hell's Kitchen. You'll provoke a war, Kevin, and more people will die. We can scavenge elsewhere.
We're already at war, Aunt Angela. The Rikers are convicts, maniacs and murderers. And they're not just in Clinton anymore. If you weren't so blinded by your stupid ideals...
Kevin!
Nah, fuck it.
Kevin! Kevin! Come back here!
Kid's got a point. The JTF is struggling. Maybe if we could train more civilians to help with security. But for that, we need weapons, a strong leader, SHD approval. But first things first, we actually might have a solution to the Riker problem. I got an old friend, an ex-Snake Eater named Navarro, who claims to know a way inside the Riker compound. Draper and him are cooking up an assault plan. The JTF will be in on it too. Maybe they can get it right this time. They'll be ready to go in a bit. I'm sure they'd appreciate an extra gun.
You're not joining?
I got escort duty. Mrs. Chan is going to the base of operations. And I need to discuss a few things with Fei Lao. Good hunting.
Dude, the whole if you only need a whole story, and that's the whole thing about Division 2, they actually make you just surprised by like how things turn out. It's definitely Tom Clancy-esque, and I appreciate that fact they kept it that way. That was the biggest fear for Division. The direction it was going to go was not Tom Clancy. Basically, at that point, it would have made Tom Clancy roll over in his grave. Thankfully, while being MMO aspect of the game and stuff like that, they kept everything Tom Clancy-esque. Take the castle, so I just got to level up one more, which I could do by doing this. Oh. Flame. I'll move it short. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. All right. Oh, any place to fast travel to? Not really. Okay. Guess I'm humping it again. I'm humping. Yes, B, I'm humping it.
Need to put in another supply request.
Humping it all the way there. Also, guys, I'm not sure if you heard the latest. I've actually just heard one of the later trends recently. I got linked it recently overall with that. Based, I'm not sure who came up with this, like, wording for this. You know, if we ever come up with some type of trend for, I guess, like, that's gendered based, we, as a, you know, not gonna say that, you know, as a man that's like, you know, or something that are pretty horrible, but now we're getting made fun of actually meal prepping. It's like meal prepping, very basic, not like, you know, look at advertising. They call it boy kibble, which is just meat and some type of vegetable like meat and rice, meat and broccoli, something like that. And roughly eating that, and you know, we're getting made fun of for stuff like that, which is kind of strange to me. I think it's a how can I put this? When somebody's trying to change your life for the better, I feel like that you should never feel like be made fun of for that. There's always gonna be, like, at the same time though, with that said, there's always gonna be some type of haters and stuff like that that will basically talk down to what you do and try to dismiss what you do to a certain extent, but you can't let that break you down as a person. You gotta keep going. Not everybody's gonna like you in life. Hell, nobody's gonna treat you the same and stuff like that. You maybe get looked at very awkwardly. You may actually get treated different from other people because of your age, your sex, or anything in general. Like, I get looked at funny because of my age overall, because I'm able to, because, you know, I maintain myself and I tell them my age. They're like surprised, like I'm really that old. But like, I'm like, yeah, I just don't really have any bad vices, except maybe video games, and you know, I don't even know how also I consider that a vice or not. Heck, I even got made fun of trying to start streaming and stuff like that too, as well. So it's not like it's something. It's not like it's something new about that. It's just basically people always will find a way to dismiss something that you're trying to do special for yourself, and you can't let nobody turn you around about that. I mean, the sad thing about it, it may not always be the people you expect. It actually may be family that does it. It may be okay. Where's the code for this one at? It may be 7716. Wow, this is funny, but fun. Funny but fun. 7716. Let me scroll it back. Ooh. That's actually a fun little quest there. It may actually be people close to you and such like that roughly don't understand what you're doing, but they'll basically try to keep you from doing it because it feels like that takes their place at the same time.
Agent, one of our squads got kicked out of their outpost earlier today. The bastards cut the power and are squatting there now. We need that outpost up and running again, and we need those squatters gone.
Oh gosh. But yeah, so whenever you start to do something, you know, different than the norm, and people try to tell you that you shouldn't be doing it type deal, like if it's not bad for you, like if you try, let's say for example, streaming, content creation, making videos, I mean, no matter what you do to a certain extent, you gotta actually just keep going with it. They could be saying that, hey, they could be saying that whole quote, oh, I'm just trying to make sure you protect you, but at the same time, that can pretty much divert you from what you really want to do.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
But at the same time, if you have a goal and what you're doing is not getting you to your goal, stuff like that, don't be afraid to listen about that stuff as either. Don't be afraid to listen about stuff like that. Don't be afraid to take advice. Or it's putting you somewhere in a, if it's doing something putting you in a bad position.
Interrupted. Manual operation required.
Ooh, that's... I love the aim down sight mechanic. Yeah, this should be a thing like... The aim down sight should be a thing consistently on there. Well, let me do it today. Come on.
Warning, hostile forces approaching. Reboot sequence interrupted. Manual operation required.
Another thing as well too on top of that, if two people that you basically are friends with don't like each other, you don't have to try to fix their relationship. You're not responsible for that. As long as one don't pitch you against the other one, you don't have to fix that type of relationship right there. There are many different reasons that friends don't like each other. And, you know, there are valid reasons at the same time.
Sequence successful.
Ooh, purple armor.
Grateful for your help, Agent. The outpost is ours. We'll do our best to keep it that way.
They're giving out purples now. Maybe Division 2 should take notes about giving out gear now. I could melt that too. Alright, let's see the other part. And so I got to go all the way up there now. Good gosh. These long. These long traveling things. But yeah, you don't have to fix their relationship overall. You don't have to fix. That's not your role. Your role is just be friends to both of them at the same time. With that said, it's okay to be one. It's okay to be one person's friend more than the other one overall. Depends on who actually does take time with you and stuff like that. Not all friends are always gonna be the same.
Portable electronic device detected.
Not all friends will be the same. Never will be. Guess another thing I want to talk about. Have you ever actually had a situation where you look at like somebody dating somebody and you kind of wonder why and you just don't get it? Not that you're dismissing the person in general, but more or less for a factor that you know how both people are. You know one person, you know how the other person is. And, you know, even though a person said they're not going to date, blah, 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 they actually just change their mind and date them. And then it doesn't work out. They wonder why. And the other person wonders why they didn't work out. And, you know, like I could even say that, yeah, I could tell that it wasn't going to work out because roughly one person gets too possessive or too, like does shit behind other people's back and stuff like that or tries to dismiss other friends like that. Like me, I'm always for the homies, no matter how you shake it overall. Like for the friend, guys or girls, I'm always rooting for them. I'll do anything I can to put them over at the end of the day, because to the detriment of myself at that point. You know, people try to think that they're somebody's going to try to slide up on somebody behind somebody. I'm not that type of guy. I'm the guy that'll try to put you to get a better position than where you were at the same time. Don't get me wrong, I'm a competitor. Don't get me wrong, I'm a competitor. If I like somebody, you know I like somebody and like go for it anyway. I am competitive to that certain extent overall. At the same time, you know, person's gonna pick what they're gonna pick at the same time. But if I'm not, you know, interested in the person for some reason, and you know I'm not interested in that person for some reason, they're not interested in you, don't ever be jealous of the other person at the same time overall. You know, I mean, you know what they are, they know who they are, and stuff like that. Don't sit there and shit on them. Don't shit on your friend like that. Like if you're insecure that you're going out with somebody that you don't want your other friends to be around her, then why'd you go out? And even though she's been around your friends, then why are you worried about it? That's nothing you can worry about. But at the same time, if you're gonna talk shit behind their back, the friend's back, I'm like, damn. I didn't know that stuff was said. I'm like, wait a minute, that is not actually true at that point. You expect better from that friends, But at the same time, you can't sit there just like, you know, you don't want to call them out on it. At the same time, you kind of do, but you don't. But it's because, you know, realistically, you don't want to, because you know because you know where it comes from. The Ace of security. Always follow the 3Ds behind the. I'm more of a 3Ds type of guy. Basically, you can do one of the Ds at one time, and if you forgive them, then, you know, it's over with. They have the 3Ds again. But if you do all 3Ds at the same time, then it's one of those situations you just got, they're gone. You just got to drop them. It's basically disloyalty, dishonesty, and disrespect. That's the 3Ds. You can lie to somebody and make things right afterwards overall. You can disrespect somebody, intentional or unintentional, and make things right afterwards. Loyalty is a much harder thing overall. That's the worst deed. If you basically break loyalty to a person overall, that's one of those hard deeds that you can't, that it's really almost impossible to get over at that point. But if you do all three, dishonesty, disloyalty, and disrespect, you should not be with that person anymore, because they'll do it again. They're the worst type of people. Anybody that goes back to that basically are dumb. That's just straight up what it is. At the same time, I've witnessed that scenario where people got disrespected, dishonest, got lied to, and was not loyal to, and not loyal to at all. Go back to that person. They wonder why things are not working out for them, why they're always depressed. I think they gotta realize that at the end of the day, that's them. That is on them at that point. If you go back to that and you point people don't fuck with you anymore on that is on you. You allow that disrespect overall. And nobody deserves that level of disrespect.
Thank you for reclaiming our outpost. We need to bury our dead and restore this place to what it was.
Like, at the same time, like, you know, it's one of those situations with, like, you always want to say what caused it type deals like that. There's always things that can cause certain things to you, but it never causes all three. All three means that you never really respected it or actually admired a person to begin with. You can say you did, but you really did not. That's bullshit. That's not how things work with that. If somebody does all three to them at the same time, they never really, you know, actually thought that person was really a person at that point. That's just how, I mean, people try to say, no, that's not how, yeah, that's how it is. Somebody does all three at the same time to that person overall. You know, that's how I look at things overall. If you basically do all three to me, I don't even want to fuck with you anymore after that. Reveal. Oh. That changed the difficulty? I think I have to scratch. But all three, though. You never allow all three, no matter who it is. Never allow all three. I don't care if it's family, somebody you fuck with for a very long time, you never allow all three at the same time. Individually, you can let them get a slide on one or two or something like that. Or, I mean, I don't even say two. But all three, no. You never slip slide on all three. Damn, you getting hurt. Damn, boy. Put that over there for him so he can choke up. I need to upgrade my gear. This person don't give a fuck, man. But yeah, if somebody does all three, that's fight levels for me on that. I'll be ready to fight after that half the time. Don't matter who it is at that point, because I mean that's just like they disregard you that much as a person. No, you never allow somebody to disregard you that much as a person, for real, for real. But yeah, I've witnessed it.
Agent in need of backup.
That's Fred, yo. What the hell? Did they spawn right on top of us?
Agent in need of backup.
He choked up that much? Why do you choke? Why is this guy choking up so much and running like that? Oh gosh, and these guys spotting at us. That guy choked up way too much like that. Oh gosh.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh wow. But yeah, just kept up to my mind on that. I've got to chat about chat, stuff like that. But yeah, you never. There's just different levels of like, you see it. You see things as they change, and things how they are. There was a quote that I actually just saw recently. That's one of the most valid things I've actually ever heard recently. Oh gosh. No spawn zone. I hope this guy actually wises up, not tries to choke up like he's a madman without having any armor on. Oh, me do a scraper. Let's pop them out. Oh yeah, shred that mother. Well, let reload. Dude. Where's he at? Come on. Get him a heal. Dude, had to. If I can reload. Reloading! Shred him! I gotta level up my weapons next time. Dude, these guys come out of nowhere with that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know what they're doing over there. Oh gosh, this guy actually jumped out. What is this guy even? Dude. That is annoying. That guy ran like that guy freaking roached out. What a roach. What a roach, man. You roached out on us on that one, bruh. What a roach. Jeez, man. Now I'm actually, hold on. Let me upgrade my gear. Guy roached out on us like that. Let me actually improve this. So I can go. Okay. Uh-oh. They went in without actually checking if I was ready. Oh, well. Wow. There we go. I don't get why did they not actually. He won't get close to the. He would not get closer to the thing over here, man. Dude, make my life easier for healing. Oh crap. Wow. Why is he rushing forward like a madman? Dude, rush forward like a madman. Dude, rush forward like a madman. Why did he rush forward like a madman? I will never know. This guy is just... trying to heal this guy up. Oh, now you figured it out. Yeah, go to the healing bracket finally. Yes, now you get it. Good freaking gosh, man. This guy is just like yellow commander, basically. I'm gonna yellow it. It's gonna hurt. And this guy's not even doing anything at all. Wow. This guy's not doing anything at all except being a meat shield. I can't even get to this guy because he walked out to the middle of the gosh dang field. Can't even get to this guy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Dude, why you keep running off into the middle of like, oh my gosh, and he doesn't even stay in the healing circle. Oh, now you figure it out. Stay in the gosh dang healing circle, I swear, man. Dude, I can't keep throwing this. Dude.
Signature ability ready.
Finally. I don't think they upgrade their weapons. Finally. Oh my freaking gosh. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Dude, I'm ready to crash out. I'm leaving mission. We completed it. That's funny. Oh, wow. So Temtem is actually releasing a something like Power World. They are copying Power World down to the T on this, but that's okay though. I did like Temtem's actual monsters and stuff like that. They did a good job with their stuff, but they needed definitely a direction change on that. Okay. After that raid, that was definitely interesting. All right. I was planning on cutting it short today, so I definitely will be back on tonight a little bit as well too. I'm probably gonna be back on to Division 2 to see if there's things that changed up a little bit. But got some adult stuff that come up this morning, so want to get a morning stream in because I haven't done one in a while. I will catch everyone later. Sailor Moon deuces. Thanks for everybody stopping by. I appreciate that. Let me kill this little. It's always the bots. There you go. Y'all take care and have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, guys. I will raid out on this other one here.